there?
Yeah, from a coaching perspective, I'm kind of delighted that the players have got some rewards for a lot of hard work. I think the hard thing when you're coaching is watching guys work extremely hard and not get much for it. And I thought today we kind of pinned our game together a fair bit better than last week. I thought the penalties that we gave up, because obviously there was still some there, they weren't of the same type as last week. They weren't what you call ill-discipline by us necessarily. They were more good work from Worcester. You know, if you get turned over on the floor because a guy gets over the ball well, we can work on how to improve that with ball carrying and placement and clear out stuff, but it's a positive for us to work on. It wasn't like us just walking out the field and giving away high tackles and ill-discipline. And actually probably, if the game swung on any ill-discipline, it swung on a couple of moments from Worcester later in the game that gave us some field position and allowed us to score. So that side of it I'm pleased with. The foundations of our game held up way better. I thought our ability to move from solid scrum to solid line out, field position, how we attacked, how we kept the ball on the whole was very good. But the flip side of that is the couple of moments that hurt us when we were in attack. We did lose a couple of attacking line outs, and you know, there's just, the nice thing for us is I can still see us getting a fair bit better. But I'm just hoping today gives us that bit of confidence that we can get in a battle and still come through, because that was a real battle there. But Worcester were very physical, defended really well, and really challenged us. But I'm delighted for the lads. I think they worked really hard and they've come through really well.
So what did you say at half time to try and turn it around?
Well, it wasn't so much about turning it around, because I think a fair bit of what we were doing was okay, but it was okay, and then there would be a mistake, wouldn't there? It didn't really flow for us. All I said really at half time was, let's not go out, and we're 7 points down, but let's not go out and think, and ultimately it sounds a bit odd because we have kind of won a cagey game in the end, but I said let's not go out and play as though we're going to try and squeeze out a couple of penalties and maybe a try, and if we can squeeze our way into the lead, that's the way to win. I said let's go out and play as though we want to score a few points and a few tries, and actually I think that's kind of what we did, because we controlled huge amounts of possession of territory in that second half. And I think ultimately that desire just to keep going and keep going and keep going has seen us through really well.
Trying to get a game plan against a defence like that, which was rock solid in the first half. I mean, was it a case of a bit of frustration in the side, or did you actually know?
Not really. I think you've got to. If Worcester's defending well, you've got to give them credit for it, and I thought they did that really well. Good double shots in, slowed our ball down, had us on the back foot at times in the collision area. But I thought what we did is we kept working, and if you keep working and you keep standing up and you keep carrying, sooner or later, you know, someone does make a soft tackle or you do get some momentum. And I thought our courage to keep doing that was fantastic today. As I said, you've got to give the players great credit for that. Some of our ball carrying stats will be through the roof, and it'll be a tough physical game. And the good thing is now we can brush ourselves down, get back in training. We've got a proper week's turnaround because we played Bristol on the Sunday. In what will be another humdinger of a fixture. You know, the incredible thing is, you know, I'm not looking at any Premiership side and thinking, oh, well, there's some points. I'm looking around going, well, we've got to be really good at training on Tuesday to make sure we can keep moving forward.
There's so much pressure in the second half, excellent passing. You think it was a matter of time before Worcester yielded, despite their strong defence?
Yeah, and I think that was the key to it really, was that we stuck at it and kept going and didn't become frustrated, because there were mistakes, and we'd lose the odd line out, or we'd get turned over on the floor, or we'd drop the ball, but we got back to it very quickly. And ultimately, I think any team in the Premiership is going to take a bit of breaking down. They don't just crumble, and Worcester certainly didn't crumble today, and it took a while. It took a while for us to get to the stage where there was an element of fatigue, an element of attrition, and an element of them getting some frustration and losing discipline a couple of times. And all of those things added up to us coming away with a very important victory.
With the England boys coming back now, when do you expect to see them in an Exeter jersey? Well, Jack has obviously got an injury, hasn't he?
Yeah, well, I expect to see them in Exeter training kit on Tuesday, because they're supposed to be all coming in, and we'll give them a screening and we'll assess them and we'll see where they are mentally and physically. From the messages I've had from the lads, they seem pretty. Although sore and upset and annoyed, it feels to me like by the message I'm getting, that they want to use that anger into getting out of the field and playing. Hopefully, we can give Jack a really good assessment, see exactly where he is, and hopefully that he's not far off now after this extended period of not doing too much. Obviously, Slady will assess his knee, but obviously he was playing at the end, so we're assuming he'll be fit. Tom Francis, obviously with Wales, has got that shoulder issue, but we'll scan him on Tuesday. So it'll be nice to see it'll just be nice to see the boys back together. You know, the lads enjoy being together, and I just want to see them, you know, smiles on faces, and they'll have the piss taken out of them a fair bit, I expect, for coming up short. But that's kind of what rugby clubs are like. You know, Stuart Hogg turned up and his whole seat was covered in Japanese flags. You know, it's kind of how it goes. You've got to get over these things pretty quickly if you're a professional sportsman. And the nice thing is that we've got a set of lads who will get them kind of back on the straight and narrow, and it looks like they're ready to go and they want to play. You know, what Europe in a couple of rounds' time. You know, there's some big games coming that everyone will want to be involved in.
But you just hit it on my head. It is quite a case of literally not being able to just say, oh well, it's all gone now and that's it. You've got to really, as a club, sort of get these players together and say, right, we've got big games coming up.
Yeah, but the lads are pretty grounded. You know, that's why they're good guys. That's why they're good professionals. That's why they've been involved with England. They're switched on. They're savvy. They know what it's all about. They'll be a bit upset. There'll be a little bit of mental scars there that they'll want to get out of their system. But you know, hopefully, a bit like Eddie Jones said, hopefully they've had a couple of days of having a few beers and having a good chat together and having a laugh and a cry. And often just getting that bit of emotion out of you and that bit of decompression time is what's more important. And then Tuesday, Wednesday they can get back, and if they're fit to run around, they can start running around with the guys, and they'll soon start getting over things.